I think our faith tradition teaches us to love our neighbor as ourselves. And we've always been moved by the idea of safe, warm, and dry. Helping somebody find a shelter and a place to live, to put down roots into a community. There have always been volunteers from our various Presbyterian churches in Milwaukee helping with Habitat. The idea came to begin to do a project together or sponsor a house together each year and to join forces to the coalition. And Bob Patton really was the architect of that and the mover and shaker.
We had different individuals from about 6 different Presbyterian churches that were working, and we decided to form a group. And we encouraged our individual churches not only to bring people to work, but to also bring funds to Habitat to help support the mission.
And I joined the coalition, which we meet every Wednesday. We are given an assignment by Bob Patton every Tuesday evening where we're supposed to show up and what we're going to do.
What this group has accomplished is absolutely miraculous. They put their faith into action by raising over $700,000 of financial support for Milwaukee Habitat. But almost more impressive is that they have invested over 27,000 hours of volunteering on build sites, working alongside future Habitat homeowners.
So over the years, the Presbyterian Coalition has funded 19 homes.
19 local families now have a solid foundation for not only themselves, but their children and their grandchildren. And the outcomes from that we see every day in their lives and in revitalized neighborhoods. And so it's exciting now this year that the coalition is gathering again, once again, partnering with Milwaukee Habitat to build their 20th house.
When Bob calls, it's an easy yes.
I've always had a heart for Milwaukee, and I want Milwaukee to be a better place for everybody to live. And Habitat's mission to help these families to have a safe, affordable place to live is so important.
Clearly, Bob's great love is to be out on the build site, to be able to not only build with his own hands, but to inspire other volunteers. I know Bob comes alive when he's on a build site, when he can be alongside a future Habitat homeowner.
It's really exciting when they come. Many times they haven't ever pounded a nail or painted a wall, and yet they're learning skills that they will use as they are a homeowner. And it's so wonderful when we have our house dedication and they bring their children, and their children pick out their bedrooms and are so excited that they are going to have their own bedroom.
One of the things that really impacts Bob as a lifelong educator is the fact that Milwaukee Habitat has had not just an impact on the men and women who are the purchasers of the home, but ultimately on their children and grandchildren in positive educational outcomes.
And I, as a former teacher, am so excited that 87% of our homeowners' children graduate from high school.
Bob is inspirational. One of the things that we have chosen to do in order to honor some of our longest term, most faithful volunteers is actually name a house design after that volunteer. And our latest honoree is Bob Patton.
So I understand that house is maybe built this fall. It's a very humbling experience to have a house plan named after me.